Good afternoon, Miss Stevens. How are you doing?
Um, I woke up, so I can't complain.
I agree. I tell people I'm on this side of the dirt, so it's a good day.
Yeah.
All right. So you have an allegation here of running a stop sign to which you're entering a plea of no contest. Is that correct?
Yes. I mean, at this point, that's all I can do because you guys don't allow me to do it over the phone or over the internet. So,
No. Well, I mean, if you want to try, we can set up a trial.
I mean, if it can be on the internet, yeah, but you guys don't
No,
do
we
that.
don't. I
So,
don't do Zoom trials. We did it back during COVID, and it wasn't good
yeah. I
because
mean,
unfortunately, everybody wants to talk over each other, and it doesn't work.
no, I mean, I kind of understand that, but it just sucks when people don't live there and then I have to pay $200 where I'm not that I don't feel like I should
Okay,
because
so
I,
with regards,
but
regardless of all that, ma'am, I have an allegation here called running a stop sign, and you have three choices on any criminal case. Doesn't matter whether you're in Arkansas, Texas, Florida, California, New York. Okay, at the end of the day, you have three choices. You can plead guilty, not guilty, no contest.
obviously I don't think I'm guilty, but I can't do trials, so
That's your
just
choice.
no con.
No contest. All right, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will defer the case for a 90-day period, $285 fine and court cost, and you're to have no new citations. So long as you complete your deferral successfully, at the end of that 90 days, this case will be dismissed. Can you take care of the 285 today?
No,
All right, you will have 30 days in which to get that taken care of. That is by the 9th of May.
I can't do payments.
That is payments. That's 30 days.
30 days is I get paid two times a week and I have rent. So it's just like not
Okay.
possible. Like I have to
Well,
think
then
about,
then you'll have to come back before the court before that 30-day period is up and present the evidence necessary to show good cause as to why you should be given more than 30 days. It's real simple. So
I
you
mean,
can leave
I
the
would
courtroom.
how am I supposed to show you anything if it just doesn't add up. Like I just told you I have rent. I just told you all the things that I have.
Ma'am, let
I,
me explain something. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, rent is a civil debt. Okay. A fine in a criminal court is a fine.
this is
Okay.
a ticket for a
First
literally a
and
stop
foremost, be
sign.
quiet now. Okay. Otherwise,
Okay,
I'm
let's respect each other because now you're
first and
getting
foremost, ma'am,
disrespectful
I'm
for
the
no
judge.
reason.
It's my court. You're fixing to be held in contempt,
Well,
which
so
is
you're
not going
gonna
to be a
what?
good
Are you
thing for
gonna take me from Alaska? Like that doesn't make any sense.
if I
Can you
issue
just I'll do the 30
first and
days. It's
foremost,
fine. I don't even care
if I hold you in
because you're
contempt and issue an
disrespectful.
arrest warrant
Just give
for
me
you,
the
young lady, you're going to jail. Okay.
I guess that's what you want. You just want to see black people
No,
go down.
that's
So,
not what I want. You're too talkative and won't listen. So you're going to have your 30 days to pay this. Okay. If you don't pay it, that's your choice. Okay. That's your option. If you don't pay it, then a warrant will get issued for your arrest and we'll see where that goes. Okay. Here in Texas, traffic tickets are criminal offenses.
but
The
if they're
burden of
not
proof
right,
is
then
up on the
they're not
state, the
right.
same as it is
He
on
harassed
anywhere
me, but
else.
I have to pay a ticket. That's
Again,
okay.
if you'd stop trying to overtalk me and just listen to what I'm telling you, you'd understand. Anyway, you're going to have until May 9th to get this taken care of. My clerks will reach out to you here at some point today to do the paperwork and get the deferred order done. Okay. If you fail to do the deferred order or sign it or anything like that, then we'll start all over. And if you don't appear, the warrant will get issued for a failure to appear. Good luck, ma'am. Down at the bottom of your screen somewhere is the leave button that you're free to leave.
This thing. I don't even know how to work this.
All right, just tell me who we have here.
Trevor Tony.
All right, Mr. Tony. I issued a bench warrant for you, I think yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to say something about that. I just found like a job where I can do like lawn mowing. So I was wondering if I could get out so I could pay off my court fees faster and like OR out today.
Okay, well, you were on bond and you failed to appear. And this was your first court appearance since you made bond this last time. So, I'm going to keep you on a no bond hold. You may have some new charges that I understand, but you're number 13 on the list at Larned. Mr. Deviney, you may want to see if South Central can come out and double check that their opinion's still the same, that he needs to go to Larned. Frankly, the order was entered based on a screening back on 4/24 of 24.
Right.
Almost a year ago. So they may want to screen again. I don't know, but he's finally number 13, I think,
Right.
on the list. So we can dispose of your case by way of trial or plea or something of that nature when you return from Larned, Mr. Tony. Okay? So I'm going to set your case.
Can I be free from jail so I can at least go do some work until then?
No.
Why not? Also, I also want to say that cop arrested me illegally. He did arrest me illegally.
Well, I know I issued an arrest warrant for you, so.
But that was like the same day, probably afterwards, let's be honest. If you check the time on when you issued the arrest warrant, it's probably after I got arrested. But before that, whenever I got arrested for, it was for nothing. He arrested me illegally and sexually assaulted me. So.
Okay. All right, so your next court appearance will be May 27th at 2:30. Your attorney of record is still your attorney. All right, thank you, Mr. Tony.
Your Honor, is that set on a docket then?
Yes.
Okay, and is that in front of Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the case number for that, Your Honor?
I'm sorry, 23 CR 496. And for the record, Mr. Deviney appears on behalf of the state. And Mr. Tony's present by Zoom. All right, thank you.